Right, hey guys, it's Dalmeister. Welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. Now, this may be a bit odd. However, this is post-commentary. This is post-commentary. This is future Daniel. Well, actually, present Daniel as I record this. But future Daniel from when I recorded the gameplay. Because, as you will find out, well, basically, there will be like 3 or 4 minutes at the end of the next part where I have live commentary again. But basically what happened was, because my recording setup was a bit awkward, I ended up, my mic port was a bit loose, so actually it ended up not picking up much audio. It kind of fell out about a couple of minutes into this level, so I thought, I'm just going to do this whole thing post-commentary, which is annoying, but it is what it is, really. It's either that or there's no commentary at all, so unfortunately, that's how it's going to have to be. Anyway, this is Freezeezy Peak, one of my favourite levels. There's Boggy. He is the polar bear who is incredibly neglectful. As you can see, he's there lying on his arse, whilst his kids, who he just visited in that igloo, are desperate for presents. And he's just there like, oh no, my stomach hurts. It's really hard to post-commentate because actually, the live commentary was quite good for this. I've really enjoyed the live commentary for this Let's Play. Actually, it's been I just feel like I've been really involved and really enjoyed it. But the thing is, though, there'll be live commentary for the rest of the levels after this because they seem to work fine. So again, it's just a bit of make do really with this. I mean, it's not ideal, I know, but oh well. Anyway, Ginger up there, and actually we get to learn another move in a second, which is the Beak Bomb. So again, this involves Kazooie flying. It's almost like a sort of missile whilst you're in the air. It's kind of like you just press the B button to charge at something. It does use a feather each time. It does cost a feather each time you use it. But no, it's quite good. You can attack things. You can hit things like a projectile sort of thing. So it's quite cool. It's quite a good move. To use, and we'll be using it quite a bit in this level. Now at this point, so I'm going to go over to this Christmas tree, which is the first Jiggy I'm going to get. However, as you will see in a bit, I kind of mess up a little bit here. Well, essentially, I forget how to do it for like a split second. I have the dumbs. My brain has the dumbs, which isn't good. And so basically, I'm just fly through the star 3 times, which is what you're supposed to do after you do something else. And then once I do this, remember I was going, oh man, I'm an idiot. I need to go down and do this. And I'll also take damage as well. Because what you gotta do now, what you gotta do first is actually go over to this present, this gift box over here. Just saying, I don't know, I forgot I did that to just pick up some feathers. So, I hate that. That's saying about post-commentary. So we have to pick them from the Twinkly Munchers. I actually hate this Jiggy. But one thing I really like is the fact that it's task oriented. The fact that 2 come out at one time now is also bullshit though, that shouldn't have happened. And then I missed it. So I got a really bad start here, and now I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to do this, am I? And so many Christmas lights are being consumed. It's like, no! Poor Twinkly Munchers. Poor Twinklies are getting munched. But yeah, you can basically get the pattern. It's like a rhythm, 1, 2, 3. But the camera is it's not brilliant because it's out at a bit of a distance, and also the hit detection isn't brilliant either. And sometimes you get bullshitted, like I did at the start there. So that sucks. That was my bad, if I'm being honest. That was lucky. Yeah, I suck at this, Jiggy. I suck at doing this bit. I was kind of just hoping I could scrape it. just scrape through by getting enough twinklies. But as you can see here, all I need is just one more because the green one's just ahead of the cycle. And thankfully, I'm there to this point just going, okay, I'll sacrifice the rest. I don't care about the rest. So, like, there's a big twinkly massacre going on. But as you see, with 2 seconds left, I just about managed to do it. Oh, sorry, the star is the final cycle. But again, I just love how, like, this one has so many facets to it. It's like, it's like a task, it's a chain reaction sort of thing. You have to do this, to then do this, and then do this, to then get the jiggy. It's really cool. So you've got to hit the on switch. Turn the lights on, and then say, yippee, be a star, and you'll find your reward. So, yeah, that's when you have to fly through the bloody star. But, yeah, it is what it is. So, we've already done this before. To be fair, this is quite like a rareware sort of thing. Like, they really like this, go through stuff 3 times. But the flying is quite... I mean, I think it's better in this game than it is in Donkey Kong 64, where you have the jet barrel. But, the jetpack. Barrel boost, but you know, it's just, yeah, I don't like those missions where you gotta fly through things a couple of times or go through things like 3 times. Like, it's similar to the key in Clanker's Cavern, where the swimming is a bit blare as well. And you've got to be really precise. Anyway, in here, as you can see, if we climb up, first of all, there's some notes around the base of the tree on this first level here. But also, as you can see down there is a present. Which is the first of the presents that we have to collect. Because, give me to someone sad. Well, yeah, I know, I need to give them to the kids who, unfortunately, have a father who doesn't care about them. Well, there's a father who hasn't got his priorities right. I'm not saying he doesn't care, but... as you'll find out throughout this level, his priorities definitely aren't right. Anyway, there's our first jiggy of this level. I love the music in this level. This is... so yeah, I think I was discussing during this project, I think this is probably my second... yeah, I'd say this is my second favourite level in the game. Anyway, I'll take to the air now. There's a couple of missions to do. First of all, we can use our new beak bomb to attack these buttons over here, which are handily, they look like targets anyway. Look like something that wouldn't go, it wouldn't look unfamiliar in an archery, in a game of archery. And last one. And it just so happens that, yeah, the snowman poops out the jiggy. I mean, that's basically what it looks like. See, like, I'm so happy you hit my buttons, I need to take a shit. Out comes the jigsaw piece. I mean, that can't be good. That definitely doesn't look like... I can't see that jigsaw... I'm not looking at that jigsaw piece going, thinking, high in fibre. Oh yeah, and there's notes and mumbo tokens around the ankles of the snowman. Right, so now, up next, we're going to use that beak bomb again. This time to attack something that's really bloody annoying. Those snowmen. Every little thing they do. They're just throwing snowballs at you. Stupid evil snowmen. What I've never got is, they've got a weak point. And for some reason, that weak point is their hat. I mean, I don't know why that makes sense, but whatever. So yeah, you gotta attack these snowmen to get another jiggy. But also, as you can see, you might have just noticed there, I don't know how that didn't hit him, by the way. Or I didn't knock him out. I remember at the time thinking, what? How did I not knock him out? But when you go, also when you destroy the snowmen, as you can see, they kind of drop things beneath them, or there's things hidden beneath them which you can do. Yeah, that's also a problem with the weak bomb. Sometimes that can happen. If you miss and you crash land, then you lose health, and then you've got to find another flying pad. Which handily, there is one over here. Very fortunately, there is one over here. However, this jump is an absolute arseache to get. It's an absolute arseache to make. Look at it. It's so high up. You've got to really, like, it's right at the apex of your jump. You've got to, like, get it perfectly. So it takes me a couple of attempts. But yeah, there's collectibles hidden beneath the snowmen. So once you destroy them, you got to make sure to go back to where they were and collect them. As you can see, look, I'm pretty much at like my highest point. I think what you got to do is you got to move ever slightly away from the, rather than hugging the chimney, you got to move a little bit further away from it to make sure you get the to land on it. Yeah, as you can see, I was just a tiny bit away from it rather than right up next to it. Cool, there we go. And then I was like, oh, damn it. Yeah, again, that's just a problem, crash landing, but it is what it is. So as I record this commentary, I've actually recorded up. I finished Rushy Bucket Bear, so I'm quite a bit ahead when it comes to recording in advance, which is good. Just really sucks that that I lost the commentary for this, but that's the thing. It happens. Again, everyone that's done recordings before has probably has done gameplay on YouTube has had to do post commentary at some point, because unfortunately things happen that, again, it wasn't out of my control. I mean, I could have controlled it. It was actually my fault that it happened, just because, again, I was sitting. And by the way, I may explain this in a live commentary at the end of the next part, because when I go back to live commentary, the last couple of minutes of this level, I was very unhappy. Also, so there's an enemy present down there, and there's actually an extra honeycomb piece beneath one of those snowmen. I love how it blends in with the normal honeycomb piece. But yeah, as you can see, I'm going around to all these snowmen and getting all the things that were hidden beneath them, including over here a witch switch. Which opens up a jiggy in the advent calendar type area. But no, so I don't want to repeat myself because I really comment what I said, but like, I tell you what, I was like, there's like 2-3 minutes worth of live commentary at the end of this recording session, and put it this way, you could tell how grumpy I was during then. I was like, I can't believe I did that. Basically, it was just because of where I was recording. I'm recording from my girlfriend's house. Well, this live commentary is at my house now, but I was from my girlfriend's house at the time when I was recording, and I had the house to myself, but I was downstairs because for some reason her telly doesn't like the HDMI 264 cable thing I've got with my capture card. Like, it just wasn't working for whatever reason. So I was downstairs, which is a bit uncomfortable. So I was like I was in this armchair, and I had to like set everything up in a really particular place to make sure I had everything set up. So I had my laptop on this little like chest of drawers to the left of me, and like my USB was kind of hanging off onto the arm of the settee I was on, or the arm of the armchair I was on. But when I was moving or trying to get comfortable again, I must have accidentally sat on the wire or something, because I was tangled around wires, which is also another annoyance. But I was kind of tangled amongst the wires, and then I ended up just pulling the microphone out to the sensor to the point that it was actually loose in the port, therefore being unable to pick up my audio, which, yeah, was really, again, it was a pain to kind of come back and to realise that, it was a pain when I noticed that. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. I mean, it does suck that it did happen. Anyway, making your way up the note and feather scarf. That's what I call it. And by the way, I hope you enjoyed the sound of the notes and feathers, because yeah, every time you come up that scarf, you gotta get used to like that, just all the time. So yeah, there's a Jiggy in the corn cob pipe, and there's a present on his button nose. I'm joking. That's nothing. Looks nothing like a button. Looks not like a carrot either. But anyway, break these ice cubes. I hate the ice cubes. And we can get the Jiggy at the top of the snowman's hat. And we can take the notes too. And then there's one last thing to do now at the top of... Basically, we're right at the top of the level at this point. Now, one thing that you may have noticed... By the way, that fall, I didn't expect to take damage there. That was a lot more of a fall than I expected. Anyway, this sled, you can actually ride it. I think that's probably me saying live comedy. You can actually ride the sled, go all the way down, get a Mumbo token, get either udder, and land on Poggy. Just throws up a Jiggy, and then he goes, "You found my sled. I want to practice with a big race." And we're like, "Boggy, you kids, what are you doing?" Again, just father to year. So there's the 5th Jiggy. So now I'm going to get the 6th one, because I'm going to make my way back up to the start of the level with where the igloo is, and hand the presents back over to the kids. Like, here you go, have a present. Have a present. Have a present. Thank you, brown bear. That's racist. Why are you pointing at the fact that he's brown? God. It's like, way. Oh, I can't remember what I did now. I was kind of just messing around with them. Oh, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I was trying to punch him. Like, do I not get anything in return? Can I not be your dad? That's like that. I can't remember what I did now. God, see, again, I hate losing commentary, because I kind of like mess around on the table for a bit now as well, I think. And I'm like, why should... But I don't know what I said. Can't remember what I said. I hate that.